Yes, it's quite quiet down at the start. The first 300 or 400 meters are quite protected, and then they break out into some quite difficult water later on in the race.
Italy. Set. Go.
Oh, very different takeoff speeds there.
Certainly the Russians in lane 5, they seem to get away to a sort of wobbly fast start, really.
Yes, the Russians, silver medalists last year, same crew. But here are the Italians, Gaddi, who has 5 gold medals from the Italian 8, but considered too old now to row in the 8. So here he has, with a lot to prove, to show that they really should have kept him in that 8. It's the Russians in lane 5 who have the slight edge here in the early stages of the race. Russia very new to lightweight rowing, but they did win the silver last year, and they are setting the early pace.
They were behind the Italians, though, in Lucerne. 4 of the crews who appeared in Lucerne in today's race, but one important combination who are absent, last year's champion, Clement and Molina from Spain, Dan.
Yes, they haven't made the final. Great shock there, because they were supreme last year. But out on the far side, Ireland seems to be up there, and in fact have taken a slight lead from Italy and Russia.
Lane number 4, it's the Danes, Michael Pedersen in the bow, Otto Fridriksson setting the rhythm in front of him, and then closest to us at the moment, the Russians in lane 5, Vladimir Michuchev in the bow, and Alexander Ustinov setting the rhythm, and completing the lineup in lane 6, and just off the pace now, Ronan Handel in the bow, and Christian Dalke, the stroke man. As we come to the end of the first quarter, and it's Italy who lead through there, 1:34.80 for the first 500. The Danes are in 4th place. In 2nd place, Ireland, then Russia 3rd. But still some way to go, and the Italians now just moving nice and sweetly. They've really established a good rhythm.
Yes, indeed, and you can see that Italian horizontal drive again, and the legs just cracking down, and they've really got a real hang on the catch.
Here are the crew in 3rd place, the 2 men who took the silver medal 12 months ago.
But Italy really establishing quite a good solid lead there. They've got about half a length on Ireland and on Russia. But it's these 3 who are now getting clear of the rest of the field.
These are the Germans. They're a little bit down, 3.5 seconds off the pace at the end of the first quarter. Different partnership to the one that took the bronze medal last year. And the Italians, a real mix of youth and experience. Leonardo there in the bow, just 21 years of age. Got a bronze medal in that lightweight 8 last year.
Ireland on the far side there, winners in Lucerne over this field 2 months ago, but now really trying to get back on terms with Italy, but they just cannot get there. Italy out with something to prove. Both men were in the 8 last year, but here they are, very, very powerful on those catches, and very, very unlikely to get caught now as they come through to the halfway point.
And the time for the Italians, 1:39.74 for the second 500, and well established and in the lead, and very much in command of this race now.
Looking quite rough. I mean, the water's difficult, but they're so determined they're going to get through this no matter what. But they have a very commanding lead, and what a good regatta for Italy again. They really are out there looking for their 3rd gold medal of the regatta.
Yes, one more medal and they'll suddenly pop to the top of the table, but the silver medalist from last year at the moment in the bronze medal position, because out on the far side it's still Ireland, although there's very little between the 2 now.
Yes, Russia moving now on Ireland. Ireland had held a good position against Italy in 2nd place, but Russia now moving very, very strongly as they come up to the 750 mark.
Well, as those 2 fight it out, the Italians seem to draw further and further away, and Dan, this is the biggest margin we've seen in the regatta so far.
Because indeed, this is a new event to the regatta program. It's only the 3rd year that they've run it, but it's growing in stature all the time. And these are 2 very classy oarsmen.
Well, I suppose one has to say there's going to be mixed feelings in the Italian coaching camp. They said no thank you to places in the 8, but they might well be bringing home another gold medal.
They will indeed. I mean, they really do look uncatchable now, and the race is on for the silver between Ireland and Russia, and they're coming on the closest side there. Germany look as if they're pushing up there to try and challenge also for that bronze medal.
So Italy through into the final quarter of the race, and that's an awful lot of clear water. And still in second place Ireland, third are Italy, then fourth Germany. After Germany, in fifth place Denmark, and completing the cruise at the moment, the British, who've really been outpaced right from the beginning.
Ireland have now just taken the edge there off the Russian pair. They've got about a canvas. The Russians looking the other way, actually looking at the German crew rather than the Irish crew, who are the ones they've got to beat for the silver medal.
It's all getting just a little bit nervous out there in the fight for silver and bronze. Meanwhile, the Italians out of your picture at the moment, making the best of their way home. Their time for the third quarter, 1:40.02. So the Italians, really, they've been in the lead and they've been setting the pace, and it's growing even more.
Indeed, but it's Ireland who look now set for the silver medal. They seem to be moving all the time away from Russia. They've got nearly 3/4 of a length as they wind up for the finish.
Well, Ireland and Russia yet to achieve a medal at these championships. So who's going to take the silver, who's going to take the bronze? The Germans just out of the picture, not managing to close, but this is where the final effort is called for. Russians still looking strong and perhaps just edging back on the Irish on the far side. Difficult gap for the two crews to see across to each other.
Indeed, they seem to check the Irish progress there. They've really wound it up, but here it's Italy, well out in front, dominant, and they take the gold medal, and it's Ireland, look like they're coming in for that. No, but the Russians are here. Oh, that was nothing in that on the line. Extraordinarily close. Germany in fourth place, but it's Italy who take it by a street.
Wow.
Tremendous distance and a wonderful performance there.
And just look at this, who gets that silver medal? Ooh, it's very close, but it looks as if just by, what, a bow ball and the boat number, Russia take that silver medal. And once again, silver medalist here, but Italy, gold medal number 3. So a 6th World Championship gold for Carlo Gaddi, a first gold medal though for his young partner, Leonardo.